Hi, I'm Raquel Lugo, and we can greatly reduce homelessness in America. What we can do to do this is that we need to implement reliable, affordable housing. The problem is that, according to the National Alliance to End Homelessness, out of every 10,000 veterans, 21 of them face homelessness coming back. Not only that, homeless people have a huge stigma against them when it comes to hiring. On top of that, we have the issue that out of we have almost 3 empty houses on the market for every one homeless person, meaning that the amount of houses that we have that are empty on the housing market completely outnumber the homeless people that we have in America. Now, you may be asking, how can we solve this? Well, many countries, such as Singapore and Norway, have implemented affordable housing. Affordable housing and social programs have helped them greatly reduce their homeless rates down. Um, this is also proven by the U.S. Council for Homelessness. Um, they have come out and said that where we have used these small versions of affordable housing in the US have greatly helped people. Now, um, affordable housing, sure, that helps them, but how does that help us? Well, on top of the fact that you're getting people off the street, it's also a public health issue. According to the American Association for Public Health, they have shown that when homeless people go to the doctors, they tend to have a 36% longer stay. And because of this, um, a lot of the taxpayer money goes to that. But you may be wondering, okay, well, how does homelessness increment that longer stay? Well, when regular people go to the hospital, it tends to be for one big thing, but not a lot of small things, unlike homeless people, where they can't go to the hospital or the doctors for all these small problems. So it tends to build up until we eventually have like the big break where they have to go to the hospital. Because of this, when they go to the hospital, of course, doctors focus on the big issue at hand, but they also now have to focus on all these small chronic issues that they haven't been able to solve because they couldn't go to the doctor. Okay. Um, so the Public Health Association really likes to drive the point that housing is stability. On top of that, the Center for Homeless Policy has shown that affordable housing is great for the economy. Now, you may be wondering, how is it great for the economy? Well, on top of having homeless people off the streets and getting jobs now because of the reduced stigma against them since they're no longer homeless, getting homeless people implemented into this program takes a lot of workforce. Of course, it's a lot of administrative, but a lot of it is social work as well, because once you get into the housing, it's a big shift, and a lot of them need social care, getting themselves into jobs, and of course, accommodating all these new areas. Um, Yes. So now you may be wondering, what can I do to help? Well, the first thing you can do, and the most obvious thing, is to vote for representatives and local officials who show a great interest in getting affordable housing into the U.S. Because obviously voting makes a matter, and these people can make the changes that we need on the legal level. Um, what you can also do is donate. You don't only have to donate your money, because sometimes I understand, especially during these times, um, my money is very tight, but you can also donate time. In the visual aid, I have linked some sources for places that you can go look and help to register your time or resources. But on top of that, you can stay informed. You want to stay informed and help educate others, because um, a lot of times Americans, we are so focused on ourselves and our issues that we forget to see other issues. We see other people, but we don't really truly think, well, how can I help that? We see homeless people on our street, and we're like, okay, that's just a matter of fact. We've seen it so long, we become desensitized to it. So once we get informed, we understand these issues and how we can solve them. And on top of that, we can educate others to help them get informed as well, and just have all these information, because it's always better to get more educated. Um, because homelessness is not only a homeless problem, but it's also a community problem. And by helping them, we're really helping the community grow as a whole because we're only as strong as our weakest link. Thank you.